As we get closer to the trade deadline, we can expect some of these dominoes to fall into place, and here is the first one. We have the Houston Rockets are trading PJ Tucker and Rodions and a Bucks 2022 first round pick back to Milwaukee for DJ Augustine, DJ Wilson, and a 2023 unprotected first round pick. This is breaking news. It just happened, and you can tell that the Milwaukee Bucks are really going all in. And I have to say, I really do like this when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks, and I do believe that this is something that they really did need. And if PJ Tucker can fill in this role like the way I think he can, then the Milwaukee Bucks should be taken a little bit more seriously in the title contention race, because when you talk about the top contenders in the NBA, most of the time people leave out the Milwaukee Bucks because they have flamed out in the playoffs. But I think when you really see how the Milwaukee Bucks are trending up and Giannis is getting better, he's shooting better, and everyone else is starting to find their roles, I really do believe that the Milwaukee Bucks should be taken more seriously in the Eastern Conference and are legitimate threats to come out of the Eastern Conference if everything falls into place. Before we get into today's video, yo, what is up guys? It is your boy and I'm back here giving y'all another banger. And since I'm giving y'all another banger, if y'all could go ahead and drop a like on this video, it'd be much appreciated, and please subscribe if you enjoy basketball content. But I do want to get into this breaking news, which I already mentioned at the beginning, and I do think that this is actually something that is good for both sides. One, the Houston Rockets are completely out of title contention. Once James Harden left, that really was the last of the Houston Rockets. They are on one of the worst losing streaks in their franchise history, and I don't think that it's going to go anywhere soon. I think they might even lose to the Warriors tonight, so just be wary of that. But at least for right now, it does not look like the Houston Rockets are going to be anywhere near the playoffs, at least for right now, and they are in the rebuilding stage. So getting draft picks and other players that you can just easily trade away, nothing too serious right now. Just getting picks is something that I do believe the Houston Rockets can benefit from moving forward, because I do believe that they should take kind of like the Oklahoma City Thunder method, at least for right now, which is basically just collect as many draft picks as you can and think about the future, because right now you're not going to be winning anything in the foreseeable future, not when the Lakers and the Clippers and even the Warriors next year when Klay comes back and all these other great teams are going to be coming up, like the Utah Jazz, like the Denver Nuggets. So I just don't believe that, at least for right now, they should just focus on the rebuild, which I believe is what they're doing. But for the Milwaukee Bucks, who are currently in title contention, I do believe that this is something that will fit them very well. PJ Tucker is the perfect 3-and-D player. He's a veteran. He has years of experience. He has playoff experience. So I do believe that he's a player that you can rely on. And he is one of the best corner 3-point shooters in the entire NBA. I think at one point he was shooting well above 50%. He was shooting like 55% from the corners at one point. He is ridiculous from the corner. And at his very best, he's one of the best defensive wing players that you could basically get in the NBA. So if he can just bring that 3-point shooting and that defense to the Milwaukee Bucks, you really start to look at the Milwaukee Bucks a little bit differently when you think about depth. I know a lot of people don't like Chris Middleton, but if you've been watching Milwaukee Bucks games, I really don't think Chris Middleton is any part of the issue. I think he's a killer, and I trust him down the line in a game to hit his shots because he is clutch. I really do like Chris Middleton a lot, and I do believe people rag on him because he's not like an A-list free agent or anything like that, but I do believe that he is an all-star for sure. He is a great player, and I do believe that Chris Middleton does get disrespected a lot. And with the addition of Jrue Holiday, which just adds even more firepower to their roster, which is going to have a three-headed monster of Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday, we all know that he is someone who gets better in the playoffs, so he's going to be someone that you can count on come playoff time, and you know that he is going to hit his shots and play stellar defense all the way through. He's one of the best defensive guards in the entire NBA, and particularly in the playoffs. Jrue Holiday had a season where he held Damian Lillard to under 20 points per game. I think it was around 18 points per game in an entire playoff series. That man is ridiculous. And other players on the Milwaukee Bucks are also doing their thing. DiVincenzo is another good player who's been doing his thing over there. Brook Lopez is still solid, even though some people don't really like him at this stage because he does chuck up a lot of threes. I mean, when he gets that ball in the 3-point line, he is thinking about shooting it. But overall, when I think about this move, I really do like it when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks. I do think that PJ Tucker can fit in seamlessly when it comes to this roster, and if they really do get that chemistry right and Giannis makes the necessary adjustments that he can, because we all know that during the playoffs they like to build a wall so that Giannis cannot get to the rim because he's unstoppable once he gets to the rim, and they do make him become a jump shooter. But I can see that over the years, though Giannis is still not the shooter that we all want him to be, he is going in the right direction. You know, people say Giannis can't shoot, but he's not Ben Simmons. Like, he shoots a respectable 31% from three. And if you think about a 7-footer, you know, most of them aren't great three-point shooters, but we are going into the NBA where you want bigs to be able to do everything. So Giannis is going to have to learn to shoot, especially to be the primary player on a championship team. But Giannis can shoot a little bit. He is not the greatest, and I don't trust him at the free throw line, but he is not a horrible shooter overall. So if Giannis continues to work on that shot, which I believe he is, and all the players do their thing, Chris Middleton hits his shots, Drew Holiday hits his shots, and PJ Tucker plays defense and hits his shots, I do believe that people do need to start thinking about the Milwaukee Bucks more when it comes to title contention. Because if they come out the East, it's going to make a lot of people seem silly right now. The main two teams that people have coming out of the Eastern Conference are 1, the Brooklyn Nets, and 2, the 76ers. But if Giannis gets his thing going and he's been playing well, you should really watch out when it comes to the Bucks, man, because they might be able to make a push. That's all I'm saying. Because if other players are making their shots, it opens up the lane for Giannis and things are going to get interesting is all I'm going to say. So I like this move. PJ Tucker's definitely going to help the Milwaukee Bucks, and I do believe that the Houston Rockets did get a win in this because they are getting the draft picks and they're going to rebuild for the future. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. If you listened this far, please drop a like on this video and please subscribe if you enjoy basketball content. Please check out my other videos if you enjoy basketball content, and comment down below what you think about this trade overall. Are you excited about it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? And where do you stand on that? But without further ado, guys, I am out. Peace.